Thank you very much. Application for leave of absence. Let me just indicate the absence of the two honorables that gave apologies, Honorable Muteka as well as Honorable Kalola. May we now move for the adoption of the agenda. Honorable members, Honorable Koa.
I hereby adopt the agenda.
Ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Laura McLeod-Katjirua, Governor of Khomas Region, Honorable Regional Councillors present, Your Worship the Mayor of the City of Windhoek in absentia, Ben Kamati, and other local authority councillors present, if there are any, the Chief Regional Officer of Khomas Regional Council, Mr. Clement Mafila, all management cadres and representatives from all line ministries, staff members present, their residents, stakeholders of Khomas Region, members of the media, viewers and listeners on different media platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning once more again.
Good morning.
I'm honored to welcome you all this morning to this special session of Khomas Regional Council, which allows the Honorable Governor of Khomas Region to execute her constitutional mandate as entrusted upon her office. As per Article 110A and 6 of the Namibian Constitution, the Governor of a region shall address the Regional Council on the state of the region, planned activities of central government in the region, report on the activities of central government of the previous year in the region, and be available to respond to questions. The state of the region address therefore aims to account to residents and nation on the implementation of previous, ongoing, and planned government policies, programs, projects, and activities in the region. As such, the Governor of Khomas Region requested for this special session to address the Regional Council, residents, and stakeholders of Khomas Region and the nation at large. In conclusion, I would like to thank you all for taking the time and availing yourselves to attend this important special session of the Council. Equally so, I wish to kindly request for your full attention during the proceedings of this special session. I thank you. May I now invite the Honorable Governor to address us.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. You may be seated. Honorable Chairperson, Khomas Region, allow me to say all protocol is observed. Honorable Chairperson of the Khomas Regional Council and Honorable against Constitution of the Republic of Namibia to present our 9th Khomas State of Address the year 2024. This year, 2024, is the year of expectations and elections. On a very sorrowful note, with the unexpected departure of our beloved President, Dr. Hake, Godfrey Day of February 2024. May his soul rest in peace. Honorable Chairperson, honorable members, the 2024 is the year of expectations and election as declared by our departed President Dr. Hake. It's a year of different expectations. General elections that extraordinary destiny. Our just completed census produced the percent equal to 152,464 from 342,141 to 494,605, giving you a population density of 13.4% per square meter, persons per square meter. This census reflection is a clear caution or eye-opener for us to prepare for the set extraordinary mission of effective and efficient service delivery as a region. It is with this conviction that I now present our 2023-2024 performance and our future plans for our collective measurements and assessment to pave our way in responding to the ever outspreading obligation of service delivery to Khomas residents. Six sectors creating and or sustaining 47 SMEs while creating 356 jobs across the 10 regions. The Ministry of Finance and Public Enterprises facilitated the screening and identification process in which the following projects were identified for implementation in Khomas region. The development of village students accommodation under the Ministry of Higher Education, Training and Innovation, 25 megawatt solar PV under the City of Windhoek. Under infrastructure sector, Honorable Chairperson, Honorable Members, Ministry of Information and Communication Technology, achievement in ICT sector during 2023 and 2024 financial year. The Ministry drafted the National Digital Strategy and its implementation. Coverage and Public Enterprises Initiative MTC Namibia. Since its inception in 1995, MTC has consistently demonstrated a strong commitment to innovation, inclusivity, and excellence, significantly shaping Namibia's digital landscape. Key achievement: MTC boasts a robust network coverage of 98% of the Namibian population, extending mobile broadband access to 87.4% of Namibians. MT is not only contributing to the well-being of the community, but also creating direct employment opportunities through initiatives such as the National Internship Program and the construction project. Indirect employment opportunities are also generated through the support for orphans. Staffing and support services. in Eros, Rocky Crest, and Danfiliun is currently underway. 6 new sites to the value of 9 million is planned. 10 sites to the value of 16.5 million is being prepared for the next financial year, and the environmental impact assessment is underway. 6 new sites in Ludwigsdorp, Rocky Crest, Faith City, Rocky Crest, Extension 4, Sem Nujoma Stadium, Ongos Valley, Figenstein are planned for Khomas region for the current financial year to the cost of approximately 9 million. 6 new sites were approved and planned for the upcoming financial year for the tune of 16.5 million. The sites are Grace Block, Hakahana, Independence Stadium, Katutura, Khomasdal, Lafrance Industrial, Northern Industrial, Topen Glen, and Wanahenda, and the impact assessment is also underway. Telecom Namibia TN plans to modernize its fixed and mobile cash switchboard and control system, replacing it with a fixed mobile conveyor core network as per global trend to support innovative products and services and reduce operational expenses. FTTX development is planned for the following areas: Zimbabwesia, Elsenheim, Phase 2 and 3, Auckland Park, Extension 1, Khomasdal, Old Academia, Old Auckland Park, Old Pioneers Park, Rocky Crest, Extension 4, Tappen Glen, and Wanahenda. Mobile development is planned at the following sites, and that is at Eros, Rocky Crest, Extension 4, Danfiliun, Kongontia, Ongos Valley, Druompos, Ludwigsdorp, Rocky Crest, Face City, Rocky Crest, Extension 4, Katutura, Sem Nujoma, Figenstein, Mesete Street, MTC. Other projects targeted especially in the Khomas region were completed: upgrading on MSAN nodes in Klein Windhoek, Sculpture Street, Beijing Street, Andrew Mohale Street, Zimbabwesia, and Topen Glen. An upgrade partnership with KRC have commissioned this titled Khomas Regional Council Empowering Communities Through Good Governance. This involves extensive intervention by the NBC production key stakeholders such as the regional governor, the 10 constituency councillors, top management of the Khomas Regional Council, project beneficiaries, and residents of the Khomas region. The primary objective of this project is to educate the public about the Regional Council responsibilities, systematic process for identifying and planning development projects in both urban and rural areas in the Khomas region. Ministry of Works and Transport, the ministry has employed 5,432 youth through the Association of Unemployed Artisans of Namibia to renovate dilapidated government buildings, houses, and facilities in Khomas region. The association renovated, among others, Police House in Robert Mugabe Avenue opposite the old State House. Interlocking project and Trans-Kalahari corridor. The ministry, the implementation, and way, freeway standards, including access to Prosperita. This project has been completed and it created employment to 373 people. Windhoek Hosea Kutako International Airport Phase 1, which is the 12-kilometer South Link to roadblock extension is completed and it created employment 115 people. Windu Kosea Kutako International Airport Phase 2A, which is the upgrading to dual carriageway freeway standard. This project consists of roadworks for a dual carriageway road bridges for split level interchanges at various road intersections, river bridges and other drainage structures where water courses are crossed. This project has created jobs to 254 people. Osea Kutako International Airport Phase 2B, which is the upgrading to dual carriageway freeway standard. This project is the third phase of the construction to freeway standard of a new freeway between Windhoek and the Osea Kutako International Airport, with its alignment located to the south of the existing Tram Road 6, Section 1 to the airport. It will start at CV 26 to the west of the main road, MR33 to Dortapes, and continue to the east of the airport where it joins the existing B6 to CAs and Hopapes over a length of approximately 21.3 kilometers. This project has created employment to 365 people. Windhoek Okahanja Section 4A extension upgrading to dual carriageway freeway standard. These projects involve the rehabilitation and upgrading to dual carriageway of TR1/6 between Windhoek and Okahanja Section 4A extension of Makunde interchange to Oshuarongo interchange. The total length is 21 kilometers. This project has provided 310 employment. The groundbreaking ceremony commenced the dual carriage of the Awas Road. Was done on the 25th of July 2024. The project was solely funded by the government of the Republic of Namibia through the Road Authority Fund Administration at a total cost of approximately 138 million. The project will be executed in two phases. Phase 1 will cost approximately 30 million and phase 2 will cost approximately 108 million. All the above mentioned projects was fully funded by the government of the state. The following projects are funded by RFA. MR49 Windhoek Kuppenberg, the construction of the low volume seal. The project is ongoing. 26 kilometers was re-gravelled on DR826. MR47 upgrading to low volume seal. Road Authority will be commencing with the construction of 5 kilometers shortly. Way forward upgrading to bitumen and dual carriageway standard of the DR1982 Windhoek to Walvis Bay and the DR1/5 Windhoek to Rehoboth sectoral social sector. Honorable Chairperson, honorable members, the Ministry of Sports, Youth and National Service. Youth Development. During the financial year 2023-2024, Khomas Region Youth Office achieved significant milestones that underscore our dedication to youth employment and community empowerment. One notable achievement was the successful implementation of a Memorandum of Understanding between One Economic Foundation and the Ministry of Sports, Youth and National Service. This collaboration led to the initiation and launch of the Be Free Youth Campus. Furthermore, our region proudly serves at PEPFAR Dreams Region, demonstrating our commitment to supporting the health and well-being of adolescents, girls and young women. This was done under the G2G COP22, which targeted 209 AGW, of which we managed to reach 240 young girls. In addition to our efforts in health and empowerment, our regions remain committed to providing essential skills training to our youth. As part of our ongoing basic skills training for youth program, we successfully provided skills training in various areas. Especially, we offered basic computer literacy skills training to 554 youth and basic tailoring and designing to 32 youth. Moreover, we have implemented progressive stakeholders engagement with the physical active youth, offering after-school tutoring for in-school youth through programs like the Basketball Artist School, which provide sports and academic tutoring for vulnerable youth. Additionally, we have partnered with the Namibian College of Technology and Vocational Training to offer vocational training opportunities. These include agricultural level 2 and 3 programs through the National Training Authority and Social Security funded programs, enabling youth to acquire valuable skills for employment and self-sufficiency. Under the PEFA Dream Project funding, 9 adolescents, girls, and young women benefited from the basic business startup kits, which include beauty salon, mini shop, takeaways, and other trade initiatives. This initiative provides them with the means to start their own businesses, promoting economic independence and sustainability. Furthermore, a youth entrepreneurs or enterprise from Samora Machel constituency under the 121 youth enterprises received their startup loan as facilitated by the Development Bank of Namibia, promoting entrepreneurship and economic growth in our region. This initiative reflects our holistic approach to the youth development, encompassing education, health, economic empowerment, sports, and entrepreneurship, as we continue our efforts to create opportunities and champion the aspiration of our next generation. Under sports development, sports facilities, the ministry has budgeted 20 million under the operational budget for maintenance of a ministerial building and stadium, and that will include Katutura Sports Complex, the Ongos Valley Sports Stadium development with a capacity of 28,000 plus spectator seats has been launched this year in Moses Garwet constituency. This development is supposed to become a beacon of pride, equipped with state-of-the-art facilities designed to host a diverse range of sporting events and entertainment spectacles. It represents a major investment in the future of our community, promising to bring economic growth, job creation, and an elevating profile for Namibia on the global stage. The project is estimated at a cost of 2 billion. School sports. In October 2023, Cabinet approved an integrated physical education and school sports policy. The implementing agency, Namibia School Sports Union, has been allocated a budget of 6 million under the new budget. Ministry of Gender Equality, Poverty Eradication and Social Welfare, Social Assistance Grant. The ministry has spent about 49 million on social grant, old age pension and disability, equating to 35,210 old age beneficiaries, while 10.7 million of orphans and vulnerable children grant benefited 26,530 for the financial year 2023-2024 in Khomas region. Gender equality. During the project under review, the ministry conducted 8 community sensitization workshops and meeting on GBV prevention and response were held in the region, which reached a total of 1,327 people, 815 were female and 512 were male. While the male materials on advisory services, a total of 67, which is translated to 25 female, 42 female horticultural produce were trained or advised on horticultural production. Additionally, 77 male and 170 and 199 female aspiring community members in all constituencies were trained in horticulture production under the Khomas Capacity Building Project. Poultry Value Chain Development Scheme to the budget of around 500,000 was availed for the 2020-24 financial year, of which 496,000 was spent. A total number of 47 small-scale poultry producers, 200 males and 27 females, benefited from this subsidy. Producers benefited from the breeding stocks, production stocks of layers, housing materials, poultry equipment, and veterinary medicine under the subsidy. A total of 319 of 108 male and 211 female community members were trained under the Khomas Capacity Building Project on poultry production. NAMSIP, a total of 4 working tractors with machine equipment were produced to provide plowing services of small-scale producers with land less than 1 hectare in Windhoek rural areas. Demonstrations on the utilization of the equipment were made to communities in Nawaspot and Groothoop on the utilization of the tractors. A big tractor with machine equipment was procured and was stationed at the Windhoek Rural Constituency Office. The tractors provided plowing services for farmers surrounding Groothoop. A total of 22 hectares were serviced by the tractor as from January to March this year, whereas a total of 5 farmers benefited from the working tractor plowing service. 3 more big tractors are expected to be delivered in the next financial year to provide plowing for Dortapes and Nawaspot. The tractors will also be used for the cutting and harvesting fodder grass during the off-season. The project also provides for other agricultural equipment such as jump seats, drillers, transplanters, and weeding cultivars. These equipments are available for loaning at the Windhoek DAPWES office. Comprehensive Conservation Agriculture Program. The aim of the program is to promote the use of conservation agricultural practice. Its core function is to capacitate producers of principle of CA. A total of 67, 25 male and 42 female horticultural produce were trained on climate smart agriculture practices, and 6 leading farmers were identified to assist with promotion of CAA. A total of 200,000 Namibian dollars was budgeted for activities on CA. About 90,000 was committed to lead farmers training and exposure. The rest of the fund will be used to procure trained material and establishing a demo plot at farm facilities. Drought situation in Khomas region, Windhoek rural constituency in particular has an agricultural land of 1,206 farms which are heavily affected by the prevailing drought. The government, through the Ministry of Agriculture, Water and Land Reform, is supporting the drought-affected farmers by implementing a livestock support intervention of subsidized activities such as livestock marketing, lease of grazing, fodder and transport to and from grazing area. In this regard, a total of 156 applicants were received and processed. Resettlement program in Khomas region during the 2023-24 financial year, 1 farm measuring 8,000 hectares was acquired but not yet advertised for allocation. A total of 14 farms were advertised under the National Resettlement Program with a total of 24 farming units. A total of 1,065 applications were received and processed by Khomas Regional Office. Out of the application received, only 2 applicants were successfully allocated farming units for resettlement purpose. Implementation of the water-related intervention in Khomas region, 7 boreholes were drilled and successfully installed in Dortapes area at the value of 1.7 million. Emergency drilling is ongoing on 12 boreholes to the value of 4.5 million in Nawasport, Dortapes, and Saturn Slough areas. All these boreholes will be installed based on the water quality and required yield. 7 boreholes were drilled, only 5 were successful, and 1 borehole was rehabilitated in Grot up to the value of 4 million. The main purpose of this borehole is to increase sustainable water supply to Grot up settlement and support farmers. As a way forward, the KRC plan to establish 10 water points in Windhoek Rural and also provide 10,000 litre water tanks and tank stands through NAMSIP project support. National Housing Enterprise, during the period under review, NHE has completed 21 housing units under the informal settlement upgrading program in Koreahap Dam and Greenwell to the value of 5.2 million. The way forward, under the low-income apartments project, NHE plans to construct 171 houses units to the value of 80.9 million in the area of Oshomise, Koreahap Dam, and Windhoek West. They also plan to construct 100 housing units under the informal settlement upgrading program in Windhoek Phase 2 to the value of 25 million. Namibia Housing Action Group and Sheikh Dwellers Federation of Namibia, in alignment with the regional goals for sustainable development, Namibia Housing Action Group, Sheikh Dwellers Federation of Namibia, has been dedicated to advancing housing and community development initiative in the Khomas region. Our efforts have centered on addressing housing challenges, improving living standard, and fostering inclusive communities. Sheikh Dwellers Federation of Namibia has 7,199 members, which are as follows: 6,031 members without land, 1,168 with land, 54 members at mixed settlement, 264 members at Dortapes, and 49 members at Grota. Their achievement through strategic partnership and innovative approaches, Sheikh Dwellers Federation of Namibia have successfully constructed 6 low-cost houses within the informal settlement of Windhoek, namely Okahanja Park 4 and Havana 2, enabling families to access safe and dignified living space. During the year under review, Namibia Housing Action Group, Sheikh Dwellers Federation of Namibia collaborated with esteemed partners including the Namibian University of Science and Technology and the City of Windhoek to upgrade 2 blocks in the Peter Nanyemba informal settlement consisting about 1,200 households. These transformative initiatives aim to enhance infrastructure, improve service delivery, and promote sustainable urban development. Office of the Governor. The Office of the Governor donated an amount of 25,000 to the Never Walk Alone MTC initiative. The initiative aimed to sponsoring school shoes to needy school learners. The office also donated materials and equipment to upcoming SMEs, soup kitchens, and daycare centers as follows: Funano Daycare and pre-primary to the value of 65,700, Unrest Investment CC to the tune of 40,000, Mrs. Isi Kasaona to the tune of 20,000, and Darius Clay to the tune of 48,000, and the soup kitchen to the tune of 135,000. The office also sponsored 3 students for their studies to the tune of 58,000. And we also sponsored cooking equipment to the Windhoek Regional Police Cell to the value of 123,000. The office also procures school shoes to the value of 79,000 to be handed over to the needy children through the Back to School program at Mixed Primary School in Windhoek Rural Constituency. And also the office provided through running group of companies assisted 8 students financially to the value of 100,000 at different institutions of learning around Khomas region. Khomas Regional Council Education, the Khomas region has 141 schools with a total number of 106,350 learners. The learners population in the region has grown by 18% in the past 6 years, from 90,360 learners in 2019 to 160,356 in 2024, making an annual growth of 2,665 learners. 2,665 annual learners population growth translate into the annual need of 72 additional classrooms, at least 3 fully fledged schools in the region every year. The Namibian Senior Secondary Ordinary Level result for 2023 shows an improvement which is spiraling the directorate into academic improvement trajectory. 1,610 learners qualified to proceed to Namibia's Senior Secondary Certificate Advanced Subsidiary level in 2024 in comparison to 1,290 in 2023. This is an increase of 7.9 from 25.8% to 33.7% in 2022 and respectively 2023. This has seen the Khomas region emerging on top position of the national ranking of the Namibian Senior Secondary Ordinary Level. The region, however, has dropped in the national ranking at Namibia Senior Secondary Certificate Advanced Subsidiary level from position 7 in 2022 to position 10 in 2023. The region continued to implement its regional academic improvement strategies coupled with continued monitoring of quality teaching and learning on a daily basis. Under NAMCOL's scholarship program, the Regional Council assisted 103 NAMCOL students to upgrade their grade 11 and 12 results to the tune of 147,000 in 2024 from all our 10 constituencies. Financial assistance program, the Khomas assisted 69 students starting at accredited higher institutions of learning with a combined registration fee amounting to 220,000 in 2024 from all our 10 constituencies. Drought relief program, the Khomas regional drought relief program, which started and end 2023 to which started October 2023 to end June 2025, continue to provide the monthly ration of 20 kg maize, 1 bottle of cooking oil, 750 milliliter, 4 tins of fish, 400 grams, or 750 of soya beans to 34 localities in Windhoek Rural, which represent 4,334 beneficiaries in total. Safety and security, in order to address the safety and security of the residents and combating crime, and Regional Council resolved to allocate resources to assist the Namibian police to repair some of their grounded 8 vehicles. To 16 million was availed to implement projects, of which 12 are completed and 8 at various stages of implementation are as follows. Renovation of Akahana Clinic is completed to the value of 1.2 million and the handover is planned for the 7th of August 2024. Procurement of equipment for the rural Information Communication Technology Center at Khruautaup in Windhoek Rural, Topia Sainyeko constituency is completed to the value of 150,000 Namibian dollars. Procurement of laboratory equipment for Acacia Secondary School is ongoing, and so far an amount of 217,000 has been paid. Renovation of 4 classroom blocks at Aistian Kam Primary School is completed to the value of 674,000. And procurement of chairs and desks for Westmont Secondary School is ongoing. An amount of 143,000 has been paid so far. Procurement of chairs and desks for Monte Cristo Primary School is ongoing, and an amount of 112,000 has been paid. Procurement of textbook for schools in all our 10 constituencies was completed to the value of 2.1 million, and these books have already been handed over. Procurement of kitchen equipment, chairs, tables for Moses Garwep and Namibia primary schools, it's completed at the value of 398,000, and the handing is over is planned for the 6th of August 2024. Procurement of medical equipment for mixed settlement outreach clinic completed to the value of 73,000. And procurement of an ambulance for the Windhoek Rural constituency to the Khomas Regional Health Directorate to the value of 1.3 million, and the handing over is planned for the 7th of August 2024. Construction of a prefabricated clinic at Mix Settlement is completed to the tune of 442,000. Procurement of 8 CCTV cameras for Samora Machel constituency is completed to the value of 563,000, and construction of 3 classroom block at Monte Cristo Primary School is completed to the value of 1.2 million. Renovation and repair work, including the air conditioning system at Katutura Health Care Center, is completed to the value of 1.5 million. And the renovation and repair works at Donkerhoek Clinic is completed to the value of 1.5 million, and the handover is planned for the 7th of August 2024. The construction of Module 4 classroom at Westmont Secondary School is ongoing. Provision of community Wi-Fi at Khomasdal Constituency Office Library is ongoing, and the installation of high mask light in Samora Machel constituency is also ongoing. Furthermore, the following projects are approved and for implementation in 2024-2025 financial year. Renovation of classroom and construction of toilets at Emmanuel Shifiti to the value of 1.5 million. Renovation and upgrading of Ashipena Sports Field, lawn toilets and pavilion at a cost of 1.5 million. Upgrading of Bethel Kashimune, is it correct? Kashimune Himumine, yeah, to the value of 300,000. Installation of high mask light in Moses Garwep constituency to the value of 1.5 million. Refurbishment of school chairs and desks to the value of 1.5 million in Windhoek West constituency. Prefabricated container offices at Klein Windhoek Police Station at the value of 450,000, and the handover is planned for the 6th of August 2024. Renovation and upgrading of sports field at Grootaup to the value of 1.5 million. Fencing of education, health and police plot to the value of 1 million in Samora Machel constituency. Construction of 3 rooms for antenatal care at Khomasdal PHC clinic to the value of 1.5 million, and constituency minor capital projects to the value of 2.5 allocated to all the 10 constituencies. Water intervention project program with regard to the provision of water infrastructure, particularly to the rural residents, of the region, the regional councils allocated resources towards the drilling of boreholes and installment of water infrastructure in the Windhoek Rural constituency. An amount of 3.7 million was spent on the drilling of 13 boreholes at Khomas, Opat, Hatsamas, Stengwater, Garib, Outapep, Farm Facilis, Garib, Satanslocht, as well as Nawasport, Herman, Nawasport, and Weros. Installment of solar water pumping system with tank stands, water tank taps, and tap stand at Hamas, Opdam, Hatsamas, Stengwater. Outapep Facilis Dortapes was completed. 10 water points committee were also established and training to ensure the sustainable utilization and management of water resources under the community-based natural resources management policy of the government. The Council is also committed to make budgetary provision every year to ensure the provision of potable water for human and animal consumption, as well as for the industry in the rural area of the region in a form of drilling, installation, rehabilitation of boreholes, and construction of water pipes. Income generating activities. To address unemployment, the Council has continued with its SME support program called the Income Generating Activities Program, under which SMEs are assisted with equipment and material. An amount of 1.5 million was spent in 2023-24 to finance 182 SME projects through Income Generating Activities Program, ranging from catering businesses, fashion and design, laundry services, arts, craft and graphic and welding, etc. Khomas joined informal resettlement upgrading pilot project and an effort to address the housing shortage in the region. The Khomas Regional Council and other stakeholders contributed to the construction of low-cost houses under the informal settlement upgrading pilot project. The Khomas Regional Council has continued with the allocation of 4.5 million under its capital budget to this noble cause. Rural Development Program benefited the most vulnerable, the unemployed youth, SME, elderly, and previously disadvantaged group. The projects aim to improve sanitation, creating employment, promoting entrepreneurship development in rural areas, and contributing to the country economic and poverty reduction. The following 7 projects were supported to the tune of 268,000. 2 households were supported with 20 goats, 3 garden projects supported with materials, and 2 SME were supported with equipment and materials. Rural Sanitation Program, the Council constructed 103 toilets in different localities in Windhoek Rural constituency at a cost of 1.2 million, 82 toilets at Stengwater and 21 at Hatsamas. As part of the pilot program to improve sanitation for the rural communities, a hybrid model of environmental-free dry pit latrine and wet flushing toilet for the communities that have access to running water was implemented. 5 septic tanks were constructed with the participation of beneficiaries, and existing VIP toilets were connected at a cost of 284,000. Food support program, distribution of food to the needy. Khomas Regional Council distributed 387 food parcels to the most vulnerable individuals in 9 constituencies to the tune of 167,000. Winter Safety Net Program, KRC has observed with concern the increase in the number of persons living on the street, under the bridges, and without shelter. In an effort to assist, KRC has availed a yearly budget of 500,000 to purchase blankets and winter clothing for people without shelter. For the coming winter, items targeted around this program targeted around 1,100 beneficiaries will be procured and distributed to the vulnerable members in all our 10 constituencies. Back to School program, Council budgeted an amount of 500,000 yearly for school uniform and bags, was allocated to all the constituencies benefited based on the need of their communities. 411 learners from 38 schools in Khomas region has benefited under this program. The City of Windhoek. Land and housing delivery. The target for Greenfield Township establishment was 2 township and they were achieved 100%. The motivation for establishment of Khomasdal Extension 1718 was approved by the Upper and Regional Planning Board, paving way for land servicing. The target for Brownfield Township establishment was 2 township, only 1 township establishment was approved in Freedom Land B. The target for servicing of land was 700 airmen. Due to lack of funds, only 88 airmen were services in Kleina Kupe. The remaining of the airmen are carried over to the next financial year. The target for construction of houses under the Windhoek Housing Program, formerly the Council Housing Program, was 60. A total of 8 houses were constructed in Khomasdal to test the approach and take lessons. The remaining 52 houses were not constructed due to lack of funds. The target for construction of houses under the Affordable Housing Program, the quadripartite arrangements MOU of the Urban and Rural Development Ministry, Khomas Regional Council, National Housing Enterprise, and the City of Windhoek was 300. A total of 240 houses were constructed. The remaining 60 houses and is due to pending statutory procedures, as a result could not be worked on. For modernization and upgrading of informal settlement, a target for leases to be signed in the informal settlement was set at 1,000 leases. A total of 281 leases were signed in various upgraded informal settlement as part of the ongoing electrification program. The target for communal toilet was set at 76 toilets. A total of 16 toilets were installed in various informal settlement. The remaining 60 toilets were not installed due to contractual delays, rainy season, and construction holiday in December and January. The target for the communal standpipe was set at 54 water taps. A total of 21 water taps were installed in various informal settlements. The remaining 33 taps were not installed due to contractual delay, change of sites by the community, and construction of new illegal structures on the designated paths of water lines. Road with lengths of 11 kilometers was set for construction of upgrading and bitumen standard. Due to challenges faced with approved of new township and contractual issues, only 300 meters of Sukot Street was achieved. The remaining part of the target is moved over to the subsequent year when townships are ready for installation of services and infrastructure. Basic services. A total of 500 electricity connection was planned in various upgraded informal settlement due to increase in prices. Some tenders have been cancelled and only 109 houses were electrified. In an effort to secure long-term electricity supply to Windhoek, Council is implementing a revised electricity master plan. About 57% of the plan was implemented during the period under review. 29 megawatts of renewable energy was targeted in various suburbs of Windhoek through a combination of rooftop installation and single point installation to a total of 3.1 megawatts was achieved. Public safety and order sector. Honorable Chairperson, honorable members, the Namibian Police Force Crime Prevention operation during the period of 2023-2024 financial year. The Khomas Region Police took part in various national crime prevention operations as well as regional operations such as Operation Rirongera, Basati, and festive season. These operations are grouped as weekend shift operations which conducted by all 10 police stations. During the said period, at least 535 liquor outlets were visited and 203 bars were closed due to non-compliance to the Liquor Act. Individual suspects were arrested for violating various laws such as Liquor Act, as well as commission of various offenses were executed in relation to GBV. During the year under review, prohibited substances or illicit drugs to the value of 1.4 million was confiscated. These include cannabis, matrax, tablets, crack cocaine powder, and marijuana. 510 dangerous items and weapons, 70 firearms and alcohol and cigarettes to the value of 20,653 were also confiscated. 103 illegal immigrants were arrested. Crime investigation, there is an increase in the number of cases reported in the period under review, which is 36,380 compared to 34,824. The total number of cases pending is 104,466 and 33,474 cases were cleared during the period under review. Law traffic enforcement in a quest to maintain safe road in Khomas Region, road safety was improved through implementation of the second decade of action for road safety by conducting a total number of 10,179 operations. As a result, a total number of 1,601 intensified patrol were conducted, which led to the execution of 516 warrant of arrest, 69,009 roadworthy tests were conducted, of which 350 unroadworthy vehicles were suspended. The drink and driving test led to an arrest of 1,433. A total number of 14,424 summons were issued to the value of 15 million. In addition, 2,236 summons from the court were issued to offenders valued at 3 million. In 2023, Khomas Region recorded a total number of 989 serious and fatal road crashes, and public education campaigns were conducted targeting road users, particularly pedestrians, cyclists, and school children. Procurement and logistics, the following capital projects have been completed: the fencing of land at the police village and the construction of bulk services at Babylon Police Station. The Namibian Police plan to complete the following capital projects for the next financial year, that is the upgrading of the Katutura Police Station, servicing of land at Police Village, construction of the dog school at Olympia, and the construction of Babylon Police Station. Namibia Correctional Services, during the 2023-24 financial year, the focus of the Namibian Correctional Services remain on the protection of society by providing safe, secure, and human custody of offenders, their rehabilitation, and their social integration as acceptable law-abiding citizens. Our focus remains on strengthening our rehabilitation and integration activities to reduce re-offending. This includes effort to contribute to the food production and self-sustenance, which links to the importance of just needed rehabilitation skills. Recruitment. During 2022-2023 financial year, the NCS recruited 301 recruits across the country, with 87 correctional officers deployed in Khomas Region. The recent under NCS 2023-2024 recruitment process reflects a total number of 280 recruits across the country, which 53 recruits are from Khomas region. Rolling out of the rehabilitation program during the period under review, the Namibian Correctional Services introduced two-way rehabilitation program, namely an evidence-based program specifically targeting the unique risk factor of female offenders, as well as pre-release seminars designed to address the reintegration needs and concern of offenders at the Windhoek and Windhoek Female Correctional Services. Enrollment of completion of inmates in rehabilitation program, a total of 461 inmates participated in psychosocial education and vocational training program at the Windhoek Female Correctional Facility during the period under review. A total of 385 inmates completed rehabilitation program. Expansion of community service and OTA operations. The community service OTAs program involves offenders performing unpaid work for the benefit of the public in lieu of incarceration. The current community service OTA operations avail at the Magistrate Court at GP Karwahe Street and Mugunda Street, and Dortapes will be rolled out to the Windhoek Magistrate Court at Simeon Shugungileni Street and CA's Periodical Court in the next 2 financial years. Reintegration program and completion. The reintegration of offenders released conditionally on full parole or remission of sentence, 128 out of 129 offenders completed their sentence successfully, translating to 99% of the targeted population. This is above the 97 which was targeted in 2023-2024 ministerial financial plan. One offender breached his release condition and was rearrested and readmitted to the Windhoek Correctional Facility. With regard to the offenders sentenced to safe community service OTAs, 41 offenders successfully completed their sentences. 2 offenders breached and both were rearrested. Civil registration. The Khomas region is serving around 490,000 people with 4 civil registration sites, all located in Windhoek, namely Khomas Regional Office, Katutura State Hospital, Windhoek Central Hospital, and Rhino Park, which is temporarily closed. The electronic birth and death certificate system is connected in 3 public and 7 private facilities in Khomas region, which demonstrate the clear collaboration between public and private sector to achieve comprehensive civil registration. However, the Katutura Health Center is not connected to because of lack of network connectivity. Achievements. Electronic fingerprint capturing were successfully piloted at the Khomas Regional Office. The advantage of the live scan is faster and more accurate for capturing and verification. Mobile registration was conducted in 5 constituencies and 1,262 people were registered for birth, late birth, and ID registration. International relations. Honorable Chairperson and honorable members, the existing twinning partnership between Jiangsu Province and Khomas Regional Council has recorded a resoundable number of exchange visits from our Chinese partners in the field of agriculture, mining, vocational training, trade and investment for the period in question. The region received new twinning program from Jiangxi and Guangzhou Province in the People's Republic of China. At the African continent level, the Regional Council had a twinning partnership proposal from Kunene Province in Angola and Zanzibar in the United Republic of Tanzania. The preparatory arrangements for the development of this in-research partnership are at a very advanced stage. The sound working relations with the Chinese embassy in Namibia gave tremendous birth to many development opportunities in Khomas region and has marketed our region as a center of excellence in friendly sister relations and made it a destination of choice to many investors in the People's Republic of China and of course beyond. The region has a successful exchange visit to Jiangsu and Nanjing, Jiangxi province this month, and subsequently attended the 5th Forum of African-China Local Government Cooperation in Guangzhou in the People's Republic of China. The Khomas region received an invitation to Guangzhou in the National Sister City Exchange Conference and Friendship Day scheduled for the 8th and the 9th September 2024 in Gujiang City, southwest part of Guangzhou province. The Khomas Regional Council also fully sponsored scholarship offer from the Guangzhou University of Traditional Chinese Medicine in the National Exchange and Collaboration Office. The scholarship is for undergraduates in the field of traditional Chinese medicine, clinical medicine, or Chinese and Western integrative medicine, acupuncture and tuina, pharmacy, nursing, medical, experimental techniques, biopharmaceutical engineering, pharmaceutical preparation, and psychology of integrated traditional Chinese and Western medicine. Honorable Chairperson, honorable members, in conclusion, as you all know, as a nation, we are again preparing for the upcoming national and presidential election scheduled for the 27th November 2024. Every loyal and patriotic citizen of this country is expected to go to the polls to demonstrate your commitment and dedication to uphold your hard-won democracy and freedom. I therefore urge all the eligible voters of our great Khomas region to prioritize this national call with all the pride, loyalty, and patriotism it deserves, in the best interest of our present and future generation. Dear Khomas residents and the fellow Namibians, it remains my strongest wish and utmost belief that we will have a peaceful election campaign and ultimately blessed 2024 national and presidential election in the land of the brave Namibia. In addition, as we are approaching the end of our given terms of office as regional governing agents, as per our respective governing legislations, let us work towards the ultimate completion of all our pending ongoing development projects in this beautiful region. Honorable Chairperson, honorable members, long live Khomas region, long live the land of the brave. And I thank you.
Looks like there are no questions. Now may we go for photo session in front of the entrance of the Khomas Regional Elders. Thank you very much, honorable members, the residents, stakeholders for coming to this session. This brings us to the end of our opening State of the Region address. Thank you very much. Please stay around for the refreshment that is in the program. So the appropriate personnel will direct you to get access to the refreshments. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Namibia. Viewers, we are signing out.